There's something most people never realize until it's too late. People don't hurt you by accident. They hurt you with precision. Before someone manipulates you, uses you, plays you, or controls you, they study you first. They watch how you react. They watch what you defend. They watch what you hide. They watch what you desperately want to hear. They watch what breaks you and what brings you back. And the scary part? Most of the studying happens in silence. Behind the smile, behind the kindness, behind the "I understand you." Some people don't come into your life to love you. They come to map you. And once they know your map, your fears, your blind spots, your insecurities, your patterns, they know exactly where to strike. This video isn't about fear. It's about awareness. Because once you understand how people study you, you become impossible to manipulate. Let's begin. Most manipulation starts with one thing: studying how you react emotionally. People watch. What makes you angry? What makes you apologetic? What makes you insecure? What makes you over-explain? What makes you try too hard? What makes you shut down? Because emotional patterns reveal emotional access points. If someone sees that you crumble when someone is disappointed in you, they will use disappointment as a weapon. If someone notices that you go silent when you're hurt, they'll hurt you at moments where silence benefits them. If someone sees that you forgive quickly, they will betray you repeatedly. People learn your emotions before they try to control your decisions. Manipulators don't attack your boundaries directly. They test them. They see how many chances you give, how fast you forgive, how uncomfortable you are with confrontation, how long you tolerate disrespect, how deeply you depend on approval. They study the cracks, because cracks are easier to slip through than walls. A manipulator never asks, "Can I cross your boundary?" They simply cross it and see whether you come back smiling. How you respond to small disrespect tells them how much bigger disrespect they can get away with. Everyone has a sentence they wish someone would say to them. Manipulators listen for it. They pay attention to the compliments you respond to, the validation you crave, the wounds you confess, the parts of you that feel unseen, the dreams you secretly want someone to believe in. Then they weaponize it. They tell you what you can't tell yourself. They give you the approval you never received. They make you feel finally understood, not because they care, but because it opens the door. This is why love bombing feels so intense. It's not love, it's data collection. Your weaknesses are not the things you hide. Your weaknesses are the things you try to protect. Your reputation, your kindness, your loyalty, your desire to be liked, your fear of abandonment, your need to prove yourself, your habit of ignoring red flags. Manipulators study what you defend, because that's where you're vulnerable. For example, if you're terrified of losing someone, they threaten distance. If you hate disappointing people, they use guilt. If you're driven by kindness, they play the victim. Whatever you protect becomes the easiest part of you to exploit. Manipulators survive on your assumptions. You assume, they wouldn't lie to me, they wouldn't use me, they're not like that, they care about me, they wouldn't go that far. They study your worldview and use it against you. If you assume people are generally honest, you're easier to deceive. If you assume conflict means you're wrong, you're easier to control. If you assume kindness is always good, you're easier to manipulate. Manipulators exploit what you don't question. The strongest weapon in manipulation is not anger, it's dependency. People study how much advice you rely on, how much reassurance you seek, how much attention you respond to, how lonely you are, how afraid you are of losing connection. When someone realizes you're afraid of being alone, they know you'll tolerate more than you should. When someone sees you need closure, they know they can withhold it. When someone sees you crave belonging, they know exactly how to hook you. Manipulators don't target strong people. They target people searching for connection. Awareness is your shield. Once you understand these patterns, you become someone no manipulator can read. Here's how. 1. Respond slowly. Manipulators rely on your emotional reactions. Slow responses confuse them. 2. Protect your personal information. Never reveal your deepest fears, your emotional triggers, your past pains, your insecurities, your weaknesses. People can't weaponize what they don't know. 3. Set boundaries early. Don't wait for the big moments. Stop manipulation at the small ones. 4. Don't explain yourself too much. Over-explaining is a sign you fear being misunderstood. Manipulators use that fear. 5. Be unpredictable in your reactions. If someone can predict you, they can control you. 6. Trust actions, not intention. Manipulators say everything. Pay attention only to what they do. Remember this. People don't need to know your whole story to control your life. They only need to know the parts you're not aware of. But the moment you start understanding how people study you, the moment you become conscious of your emotional patterns, your boundaries, your reactions, your needs, you stop being an easy target. Because a person who understands themselves is a person no one can manipulate. You become unreadable, unpredictable, untouchable, and that's when the wrong people stop being attracted to you and start being afraid of you. If this video opened your eyes, do 2 things. 1. Subscribe. This channel teaches you how to understand psychology, power, manipulation, and the mind, so no one can ever use your weaknesses against you again. 2. Comment below. No one can study me anymore. Say it for yourself. Say it for your future. Say it because today you woke up